Welcome back. Today we are continuing Fredericksburg. So, the remaining Confederates that were defending the town have withdrawn to the heights. On December 12th, a large part of our army crossed to the other side, secured the riverbank. Today we can begin our attack. You can see finally the real numbers. I brought a lot of guns, and we've got a slight manpower advantage, which is all that we will need. Today we are ready to advance. You should concentrate your forces to attack Prospect Hill. Watch out for the rebel cavalry masking their right side. Okay. So this is interesting. On the Confederate side, when you're doing their Battle of Fredericksburg, you'll see these fortifications, and the initial Union attack. The AI is going to attack straight down through these woods. You're going to repel them here, and then eventually they're probably going to start migrating down over here, just as the way the battle flows, if you've managed to hold them off here. But this is where the initial Union attack comes from when you're playing the Confederates. As you can see by these fortifications, and I talked about last video, the fortifications actually start becoming pretty good, and beyond that, this is attacking straight into forest from open ground. Don't do this. There's not even enough room to sneak by here because you're still within range of these fortifications. Don't do this. So you look at the victory conditions. You can either take Mary's Heights and Telegraph Road, which is the two VPs up there, or you can take one of them and Prospect Hill for victory. So basically, you either take both flanks, or you take the center and one of the flanks. A lot of people, I believe, have more success taking this point and then not taking Mary's Heights and sneaking in to take the southern VP instead. I'm going to be going for all three, but I may actually end up taking the flanks, so we'll see. Either way, so the way this army is constructed is that instead, what we're going to do is we're going to push here. Here-ish, actually, here. Push down until we get a battle line that stretches north to south, facing this way, and then we're going to march straight through this way. It's going to be a little slow because we're going to be slogging through the trees, but what this does is it lets us get to this tree line with a orderly battle line and lets us attack, and in fact even getting across through here, and attack in an organized fashion with a good line. As opposed to and from cover, which will let us duel out like one brigade that'll be here, which gives us a foothold, and then you can push in and secure this entire pocket, which is where their relevant defenses are going to be. Because otherwise, if you attack just straight on, you're going to meet their forces just sitting there in these woods. You're going to be crossing a marsh here. It's all around a bad time. On the other hand, they only have cavalry, which are going to be somewhere in here. They're going to be kind of annoying, but they can't stand up to you, so you just walk at them and they'll run away. In addition, our own cavalry will be able to catch up and, if not destroy them, will at least make each other equally ineffective, which is all that I'm really counting on. Okay, so 4th Corps, I need to... So while I'm gonna have one, we'll call it the hammer, is gonna come and swing down here. I'm gonna set up just some guys like right around here, here I think, just to mask some longer distance artillery out of range of the forests. So like here-ish, we'll say, and they're just gonna bombard them for most of the map. And we'll see if I can't pick off some generals, pick off some artillery with those. And I'm going to completely ignore this side until I finally make my way through the VP. There should be just enough time to take the VP and start working on this pocket before the first phase, actually really the second phase, ends. So these guys will probably still be existing when this ends, but that's okay. So what was I saying? Second div... First div, second div, okay. Div. This is going to unfortunately take a little bit of time. This guy. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's my initial 4 divisions. That's my initial punch. Now we're going to walk down. And then... these guys will back them up. And then the close range artillery will follow them in. Howitzers will follow them in, and then the other artillery will take their sweet time and set up. General over here. So these guys, I'm gonna have them creep down here, and if I'm lucky, they'll be able to sneak down, but I don't think they're going to be able to. So instead I may send them early out and just have them scouting early, because if I can get them fast in behind these lines, they can start shooting. We'll see. We'll see with them. At any rate, so I think one of these guys is going to stop early, just to demarcate where I want to call my lines for here. While these guys are going to take a little bit of time to actually catch up. So, first div. There. Third. Second. And just bring all the artillery and cavalry over. And that should be good. Alright. Pause. Let's get the skirmishers moving out. Then combine, 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 and combine. Over here, combine, combine, and combine. Hit the artillery, excuse me, the cavalry to start catching up. Stage them there. And the artillery as well. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get them in. Like, I could have them... Their stealth is probably good enough that I could just have them creep forward and start taking pot shots at these guys, but that's not really effective. So instead, have them come out here and join these guys. because these guys are now finally moving. So these guys can also start going. So what I'm going to do is the divisions are going to be the line here. I'm going to have to detach a couple of brigades to flush straight down. We're going to try and pocket the cavalry skirmishers down here and kill them. So get the artillery moving up, just to back these guys up. The general can stop there. Keep one cart moving with them. And then this guy will be the one who stops short. Here, we'll say, and lets the artillery set up behind them. Like here. Something like this. So actually, because they have an observation point somewhere here, I take that back. I'm just going to have them sit in front because they get better defense than the infantry. And they will take far less casualties doing so. Ah, there we go. Pelham. So this is the artillery brigade that I was talking about. Historically managed to hold off for quite some time. So for some inexplicable reason they are charging. I can't really tell what they're doing. It's like, okay. Alright, I need to pause, because this is very strange behavior. There's no reason for them to leave the confines of the forest where they get good cover. That is just kind of mystifying, in fact. So we're just gonna stop right here. Just gonna stop right here because I don't really know what the heck they're doing. That is that sure is a thing. These guys are still okay to keep pushing out there, I think. Something like this. Keep pushing straight down that road, and you need to instead detour over here to help give me a battle line or something. This is very, very strange. And get these guys moving over here. Stop them short. Where's my other? There it is. Okay. managed to get these guys to back off, which is what we wanted. You notice that the cover here is pretty bad. This cover is just not very good. Alright, so we're to pause again. Get our cavalry moving up here, back them up. Push the skirmishers down this way. I'm gonna try and swing these guys all the way down, if I can. Guys have taken some casualties. That's okay. So now I'm going to pull these guns in behind a little closer so that they're not risking like a flank coming in from over here. And pull these guns down here. This is where I actually want them. Keep the cart moving up. Keep the general moving up. Killed, really? He killed that guy? Alright, it's really annoying. So because these guys are sitting out here threatening, we're going to go ahead and just push up a little further. so these guys are getting into position. They have range for, yeah, alright. So we're gonna mass target him. And kill their leadership. We're gonna shift up again, keep pushing these guys forward. Don't let the skirmishers get caught behind. Okay, and then these guys target him. Once again, just keep killing their leadership. It's going to make them fall back. These guys forward just slam some more shots into their backs. Really? Actually, they ratted from that. That's surprising. It's really surprising that these guys are getting pushed back. Alright, so I think I got all of them, the generals at least. So now at this point I would start trying to get counter battery on the artillery, but I lost sight of them. So I'll keep these guys lurking here. Shifting them over. Ammo cart was lingering behind for some reason. That's what I was looking for. Wait, I just lost it. Oh, come on. Anyway, there's an emplaced artillery somewhere around right here. So we'll take the shot at them whenever they show up again. That was a mistake with this group. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. At least I have vision now. Shoot him. Terrain just isn't very good for the cavalry, but they're here in reserve in case the skirmisher cavalry ever show up again. Nope, fall back, fall back, fall back. What are you doing? I think that their main forces have actually gotten reduced enough that I can just walk straight in, I think. Yeah. Which is usually not ideal, but we can manage that. Yeah, these guys don't have much left, so I'm just gonna walk in. Alright, so we're just going to pause because we managed to finally get line of sight again on all of their forces. So, yeah, they don't have much left in this area. So we just need to figure out the best way of forcing it. I'm gonna try and swing around behind them, I think, with them. Swing these guys around. Gonna pause, you're gonna bring the artillery up closer. Walk in behind them. You pause, take another look at things. You're okay. And I should be able to finally start shifting the artillery up over here. Taken 3,000 in casualties to deal out 6,000. Kill about half their guns off. Looks like their cavalry finally moved up here. Right after I moved these guys off, which is super annoying. That's fine. I need to get these guys back up here to counter this. That's super annoying. Just gonna run these guys over here and stash them for the next battle, because I can't do anything over here. Okay, that'll do it for Phase 2. And we're gonna start the Assault on Mary's Heights next phase. Thanks for watching.